I've received many comments and also some questions concerning the latest series about feminine power. I'll be processing all those questions and comments in the following videos about the subject. So be patient. I still have some things to do here and there in daily life, but nevertheless I'll keep making videos for you. So I'll upload the rest of the videos I'm making about the series probably within a week, because I'll also address other things that are related to it. I won't upload them all the same day because that will be overwhelming, but I will upload them. Just be patient for a moment. And besides that, there's another thing I want to address about this channel. As you may have noticed, that on this channel people can't comment just like that. On most videos, all except the videos I upload through my mobile phone, your comments need to be approved. One commenter was angry and upset that I didn't allow people to just comment for free. There's an obvious reason why I don't do that. It is because there are a lot of folks that think they can use your channel as a platform for their ideas. A lot of folks want to take what you said in a video out of context and they're looking for a fight to advocate their will or to advocate their perception. And I'm not allowing that on the channel. People have the space to ask questions and to challenge what I said in a video, as long as they are Christ-centered. And people are also permitted to talk about their personal experiences and hope to inspire someone else. They're even permitted to answer each other's question. Let's say someone asks a question on a video and I didn't have time yet to answer, but another subscriber is able to answer it. I've seen it also. That's all fine with me. But I will not allow this channel to be a platform to advocate ideas. For the simple reason that many people have ideas that are not Christ-centered. So when you allow folks just dump their ideas somewhere for free, what's going to happen? Demons will then use those people to distract folks from the message. Because I know how the psychology of many viewers are. Not all viewers, because I don't know everyone, but commonly speaking, a lot of folks, they go to the comment section before they watch a video to get an idea what the video is about. A lot of folks do that. They may not admit it, but that's what a lot of folks do. So what demons do is they trigger someone to dump some viewpoint in the comment section that may have nothing exactly to do with the message, or that may be a misinterpretation of the message. What happens? The viewer pays attention to the comments before watching the video. So when they watch the video, they're filtering what you're saying based on the comments they read. And let's say you had some antichrist comments under a video. Now the individual cannot rightly process what you said in a video because they have the comments as a filter. And let's say that the viewer already had some wrong ideas. Now, one of those wrong ideas may be confirmed or validated in the comment section. So now, the individual is not really watching the videos to learn nor to receive, but they're watching it to filter what you're saying, to validate their own expectations. Trolls do this. That's why trolls are hired by cults, is to take followers away, especially when you're saying something that's valuable. Now look, you have YouTubers that don't allow any comments because they don't want to be challenged. It's not me. Because in the past, when people ask questions or people things weren't clear, I made several more videos explaining myself over here. That's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I see what can come from it. For example, there was a time back, well actually last year still, I often use historical analysis to show you that patterns are important to notice. And there were folks who were upset by it because they didn't see the value of historical analysis. And then I saw that other subscribers went into that opinion, that viewpoint, instead of going into the video. And they even began to advocate I should change my style. And that goes way too far here. People don't go to the government, nor to the school teachers telling them you need to change your style. They don't do that. They don't address the politicians such a way. But they do come to this channel trying to tell me how I should deliver messages. No, not going to happen. Look, even if there are trolls here, I'm glad trolls are here because the trolls can learn. But I'm wise enough to not allow people to be able to just throw out their ideas. But first of all, it's not about my ideas, nor about your ideas. It's about being taught in a Christ-centered manner. That's what it's about. And even if you have an opinion or a viewpoint, it's all about Christ. It must be Christ-centered because He is Lord. It's in Him that there is power, not in yourself, not in your viewpoint. He should be the center. That's why I always say at the end of my videos, I agree with Christ, because Christ is the center. If I said something in a video that may not be completely correct, it's not a disaster, because I always say at the end, I agree with Christ. I always point to Christ. I may digress in some videos when I talk about a deep subject, but eventually I also make plain it's about Christ. I've had people leaving hate comments in the past. I had people leaving threats in the past also. People perform suggestive witchcraft in the comment section. They always suggest an outcome or suggest blame or they suggest negative intent on my part. That's why I make plain in this video. I've made it plain a long time ago, but I make it plain again. Do not leave suggestive comments in the comment section. I don't care about your intentions. Don't do it. Because the enemy will use such suggestions to distract people, and the enemy may even use such suggestions against you. I'm not saying you're performing suggestive witchcraft. I'm just telling you, don't make suggestive comments. If there is a deep concern you have, you can email me. And I have left my email in the description box of many former videos. I'll begin to leave my email in the coming videos again. You can email me and confidentially I'll respond to you. Because there's also something I've noticed in the past. That people that came to advocate their ideas because they didn't want to follow Christ, just want to follow their own ideas, they left long comments that contradicted themselves. I mean, what they said in the comments. And the reason they do this is to get attention. There was this subscriber that began to talk about suicide, how it was bad for her to commit suicide. But in that long comment, she was accusing the Most High because things didn't went her way. She even said that she may even want to choose Satan's way. That's not a cry for help, folks. That's not a cry for help. That's dumping negative energy with hope to seek sympathy. And such things, as well as suggesting things just to feel validated, are not going to happen on this channel. Some may say, Rashid, you're too stern, or some may think, who do you think you are? Then, okay, then I think I'm something. What's wrong with you thinking you're something? What's wrong with that? And here's another thing. I'm not, you're not entitled to be heard in the comment section here. Unless you are a believer, walking by faith, and you're sincere. Anything apart from that, I'm not permitted to allow. By the way, this video, I'm not going to make it all about the comment section. I want you to check your own life also. When you have people that come around with quote-unquote feedback, why are they giving the feedback? It doesn't matter whether you ask for feedback or not, because people can do things for you or on your behalf without you asking for it. Not everything should be under your control. You shouldn't ask for everything. You're part of a community, so if you're wrong, people have the right to correct you. And you have the obligation to be humble and to check whether the correction is genuine or not. Anyway, when they come with feedback, or when someone is upset, or when someone suggests something, why are they doing it? What's the context? A lot of you were never trained like this to examine people. Christ did it. When people came to Christ with questions, He examined them. Well, as a human being, He examined them because as God Himself, He knew everything already. But for our sake, He examines them and he saw through their intentions. Christ did not allow folks to come to him unconditionally to advocate their ideas. When the scribes and Pharisees came, he was firm to them that he would not be involved with them. When evildoers came, he was stern also. Christ was even stern towards his own apostles. When two of the apostles were suggesting unto him, you know what, Lord, these people here, they don't want to receive you in Samaria. Let fire come down from heaven and devour them. Christ rebukes them. When Peter suggested unto him that, you know what, Lord, what you said is going to happen to you, that you will be killed and all of that, Christ turned around and said, get behind from me, Satan. He called Peter Satan. Why? Because Peter was used by the enemy then to suggest something that was not in line with God's will. So Christ, even though he didn't have social media back then, nor an internet platform like I do now, he was wise with the feedback, comments, and expressions from other people that he tolerated. He was not a free discussion type of guy. He wasn't. Neither am I. And by the way, those deceivers out there that are deceiving the masses, they're not the free discussion type of folks either. Yet folks don't challenge them about it. But when you speak controversial facts that folks don't want to face, now they are all over you with their viewpoint and what they think. Not here. And in your own life, check people, examine people. Forget about whether you're right or wrong. Because even if you're wrong, Satan can still use you being wrong to trap you further. If you're wrong, you repent, you align yourself with Christ. Check the feedback from others, or check the attitude of others. Don't just look at what they say. Look at their attitude and look at the context also, especially look at the context. Some people will hear what you say, they'll pick up one line from what you said that they're upset about, and they'll make a whole accusation, a whole court case based on that line, without checking the context. Don't even allow such people to have access to you, nor to your platform. Anticipate their BS. Well, that's it for this video. Keep agreeing with Christ and be at peace.